Hold on to your capes, Batman fans. What if a beloved actor from The Crown swoops into Gotham to shake up the next blockbuster sequel? That's the electrifying rumor buzzing around, and it's got us all hooked on the possibility of Tobias Menzies stepping into the role of Amadeus Arkham in Matt Reeves' highly anticipated The Batman Part 2. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this casting choice redefine a classic character in ways that might divide the fan base? Stick around as we dive into the details, unpack the backstory, and explore why this might just be the twist we didn't see coming. Movie News posted just moments ago, if The Batman Part 2 ever graces our screens before we all turn into senior citizens, it looks like The Crown's Tobias Menzies could be making a dramatic entrance. Fresh rumors from PopFilm. https://popfilms.medium.com. The Batman Part 2 eyeing Tobias Menzies for Amadeus Arkham 7CD2AA0FBE85. Point to Menzies potentially portraying Amadeus Arkham, the enigmatic figure at the heart of this speculative casting buzz. For those new to the Batman universe, and let's face it, even seasoned fans might need a quick refresher, Amadeus Arkham stands out as a pivotal character from the comics. According to the Batman Wiki, he was a key member of the Arkham family and the visionary behind Arkham Asylum, the infamous facility for the criminally insane. Imagine this. Amadeus established the asylum with noble intentions after a tragic family murder, aiming to genuinely heal and rehabilitate its patients through compassionate mental health treatment. It was meant to be a beacon of hope in a dark world. However, as the story unfolds, Amadeus himself spirals into madness, eventually becoming an inmate within the very walls he built. Talk about irony. And this is the part most people miss. Even though Amadeus passes away long before Bruce Wayne dons the Batman cape, his legacy casts a long, ominous shadow over the asylum, influencing its grim reputation and the challenges Batman faces in dealing with Gotham's most troubled minds. Of course, with major films like this, secrecy is the name of the game, and The Batman Part 2 is playing it close to the chest. Matt Reeves hasn't leaked any spoilers, but a report from Variety hints that the sequel's villain will be something entirely fresh, or at least a bold new take on a familiar face. Reeves opened up a bit during a red carpet chat with Josh Horowitz, https://www.youtube.com/watch, explaining that this installment shifts the spotlight more toward Bruce Wayne himself. He noted, the first film is so centered on Batman, but in many other movies, once the origin story wraps up, it dives into the villain's arcs. I didn't want to sideline Robert Pattinson's Bruce, so we aimed to keep him front and center. Sponsored content. He elaborated further in another interview, https://www.joblo.com/Matt Reeves Villain The Batman Part 2, emphasizing how his approach to Bruce Wayne's character deeply influenced the villain selection. Reeves revealed that the main antagonist in The Batman Part 2, https://www.joblo.com/The Batman sequel script is great, is one that's never really been brought to the big screen before. This raises intriguing questions. Is Amadeus Arkham the fresh villain he's alluding to, or is there another layer to this mystery? And here's a controversial twist to ponder. What if casting a well-known actor like Menzies from a prestige show like The Crown risks diluting the gritty, grounded tone Reeves has built? Some fans might argue it brings welcome depth, while others could see it as a Hollywood stunt that strays from Batman's darker roots. It's the kind of debate that could split opinions wide open. Do you believe Tobias Menzies is destined to portray Amadeus Arkham in The Batman Part 2, or is this just fan wishful thinking? Which villain do you suspect Reeves is hinting at with his cryptic comments? Share your thoughts, agreements, or fiery disagreements in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take and spark some lively discussion. Source: PopFilm. About the author, news editor, columnist. Favorite movies: Death to Smoochie, The Big Lebowski, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, The Crow, K-pop Demon Hunters, The Sword in the Stone, Spirited Away, The Fisher King, The Shining, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, The Burbs, The Babadook, Summer Wars, The Princess Bride, Mad Max Fury Road, The Game, In the Mouth of Madness, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Monsters, Inc., Amelie, The Crow, Fight Club, Oh brother, where art thou? Likes. Immersing myself in epic soundscapes with top-notch headphones, diving into comic book worlds, binge-watching films and TV, savoring a fine whiskey, chatting with curious Canadians, rocking pajamas out in public, indulging in fluffy pancakes, crispy bacon, and leisurely strolls along the shore.